Johnathan Lampon's Workplace Challenge.
Absolutely, and the Workplace Challenge, where the challenge is the quiz. The aim of the game is to answer 10 questions in the shortest amount of time possible. They're a mix of general knowledge, music, sport and news. And you mustn't have colleagues shouting out the answers, you must answer them on your own. Today we're at a different workplace and Dale Neal is out and about. Where are you, Dale?
Good morning. I'm in my hometown of Syston, so I haven't come very far today. I'm in the beautiful, I tell you what, it's a beautiful building. It's the old vicarage and the coach house at the back. It's one of those sort of places that you blink and you miss it as you drive by down the high street. As I'm looking up, I can see right up to that very confusing roundabout in Syston. Those who've driven round will know exactly what I mean. And we've got the library, and of course we've got St Peter and Paul's Church just behind me. And as I'm walking towards the courtyard area and the coach house, I'm greeted by the sign of Shinx Creative, and they are going to take up the challenge this morning of our Workplace Challenge. So, it looks like it's an upstairs, so I'm going to walk in. I'm going to shut the door behind me and up the stairs to the top of this coach. So, God, I've got the beautiful black beams in here. Morning. Well, it's very quiet in here. There's just two of them. Rob Barsby, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? I'm very good. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you, yes. Nice to see you.
And you. You're going to take up the challenge. Are you confident?
I'll let you know afterwards. But I think we're pretty confident, yeah. We should do okay.
Now, I just point out, there's 4 desks in here, but there's only 2 of you.
Yes, we've one of the guys isn't feeling too well this morning, and some of the other guys are out of the office. But somebody's got to stay and do the work, and it's me and Matt. So,
morning, Matt. Morning. We'll have a chat with you in a moment. Right, let's talk about what you do. Do you know, I'm going to pull up a chair. It's a nice comfy office and there's a nice comfy chair here and have a chat. No, so Shinx Creative. Maybe is it a clue in the title?
Not really, no. Shinx is, we're obviously a marketing company, etc., and Shinx is a nice, easy name for people to remember. And it also makes us stand out a bit as well. So we found it's worked really well for the last 10 years.
So what do you do then? I mean, there's a lot of marketing companies sort of doing the rounds at the moment, but what kind of projects do you do? You just work purely locally, or is it on a bigger scale?
We work all over the world. Actually, we've got clients that are in Leicester, local-based companies, which are great, which you'd all know, but I can't tell you. But we've also got clients that we've been out to Dubai and places like that with display teams doing VR technology and headsets and things. So it's a very nice, diverse job, which is why I enjoy it. But also, as you say, we are a marketing company as such, but actually our role is more working with a client to achieve their goals at the end of the day, which most of the time is either make lots of money and retire or make a big impression.
It must be quite difficult to come up with to actually be creative, and certainly in the job that we do, we constantly trying to be creative. But because there's so many people out there who want to do it as well, coming up with fresh ideas must be quite a difficult job.
It is sometimes, but actually it's quite interesting because different industries are at different points in time. It's hard to explain. It's like the VR headsets in Dubai is all the modern, trendy stuff with computer firms. But if I then deal with a local company, they're actually probably 5 years behind what the other guys have been doing. So actually I'm reinventing the wheel for the first 4 years before they even catch up. But it also means we can bring brand new things to people that haven't even seen them before. Which can make big changes, and that's obviously what you need nowadays. You need fantastic USPs, and with social media and the internet and all the radio, everything, you can expose yourself to a vast audience nowadays.
How much has social media made a difference? Because that really is the big thing at the moment. Oh,
massively. I mean, we do a project at the moment which is national with a youth, it's a youth sort of thing in the aviation, which we've just produced an app, which actually has changed the way they show people with social media walls, all the 36 plus networks you can connect to. So actually, it's part of a business now that is as important as a fax machine was 20 years ago.
Matt is your social media expert, is that right?
Yes,
let's have a chat. Oh, cool. I nearly banged my head on that beam there. That is quite low. I've done the risk assessment. Don't worry, we're fine. Matt, morning.
Good morning.
So social media. So you're the social media guru. Is that a good title for you?
Yeah, I like guru. I haven't had that one before. Yeah.
Obviously, Twitter, Facebook. A lot of people are on there. But what are the more common things? Or how do you actually sort of get people to use it more and use it properly?
I think it's about realising that you need to have fun on it. There's a lot of businesses that will just push out stuff about what they do, buy our stuff, and actually people don't want that. They want to be entertained. They want to have a little joke. I'm a big fan of using puns on social media. I think you've got to be funny, really.
There you go. And actually, as I'm looking down, talking of funny, he's following Johnathan Lampon. And BBC Leicester, of course, and there is a photo on the BBC Leicester. There is the board, the Workplace Challenge board. Now, last week I was at Fingerprints Cafe. Didn't quite go according to plan, and they had lots of had a bit of time added on. So now there's only two of you here today. So we've got Rob and Matt. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to need to get you to decide which one of you is going to answer the questions. But before we do that, Matt, first of all, I want to ask you, what do you do away from work? What have you got a what makes you unique? What's your thing you like doing away from here?
I used to do stand-up, and I now do storytelling shows in the city. I recently performed my solo half-hour at the Exchange Bar by Curve. That was a lot of fun. I like going to stuff. Last night I went to Curve and saw the Belarus Free Theatre production. Don't know if you've heard about that. That was, wow. That was incredibly intense and emotional and fascinating. And all in Russian as well, with subtitles. It was, that's the kind of thing I'm into.
Theatre and art, and a bit of stand-up as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe get you to tell you some jokes. Keep it clean, okay? This is a live family show.
Well, probably don't have any jokes I can do then, mate.
Probably not then. We'll move on. Rob, I'm going to ask you the same question as well, because we, obviously, you're here in the office today, but when you go home or, weekend, you actually get some time off. What do you like doing? What's, what things make you tick?
Aviation, mate. I do a lot of flying down at the gliding centre, and I think I've had one of your guys, Jim, for a flight.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And I'm also part of a display team and do lots of exciting stuff. So it's quite nice to mix that with work. Hence the trip to Dubai.
So you like your flying then? What do you fly other than gliders?
Gliders, light aircraft, motor gliders. Decided not to do it as a job, but anything really that gets you in the air. I think we're all in the same vein. We all enjoy something. And
well, Alan Sugar, he's got a pilot's license. He flies his private jet everywhere. John Travolta, he flies jumbo jets everywhere. So do you see yourself as the next Alan Sugar, flying your own jet maybe?
I'll do my best, and if there's a prize for the best competition and you've got some money, we'll take it. All right?
Maybe can't quite stretch that far this morning. So come back to me later. As I say, there is only two of them here today, so there is a bit of a... Well, not one of them doesn't want to answer the questions, and neither does the other. So I think they may come to a stage where we may have to toss a coin to see who's actually going to answer the questions after 11 o'clock.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to them both. I'll let you confer with them, Dale. Thanks. Nice to hear the boys.
Johnathan Lampon's Workplace Challenge on BBC Radio Leicester.
So, at Shinx, who will get to play the Workplace Challenge?
Johnathan Lampon's Workplace Challenge.
10 minutes past 11. Welcome to the Workplace Challenge quiz. Dale Neal is out and about in Syston this morning. Morning, Dale. Have you worked out who's going to get those questions?
Yes, they've tossed a coin, and actually the boss has passed it on. And because he's the boss, Matt has said yes. So Matt will be our contestant this morning.
OK, Matt. Now, these are the rules. Your first rule of the Workplace Challenge is that the challenge is the quiz. The aim of the game is to answer the 10 questions in the shortest amount of time possible. They're a mix of general knowledge, music, sport and news. You mustn't have colleagues, or in your case, your colleague, shouting out the answers. You must answer them all on your own. Now, there is a twist. For every question you get wrong or pass on, you'll pick up a penalty of 10 seconds on your overall time. However, if at the end of your time you're unhappy, you're allowed to confer with colleagues about going for the golden question. If you get it right, your penalty time is halved. Get it wrong, and and you pick up a further 30 seconds. Do you understand?
I understand.
Jolly good.
Johnathan Lampon's Workplace Challenge on BBC Radio Leicester.
Okay, if you're ready, let's start the clock. Here we go. I'm just winding it up. And we're off. What motorway is the longest in Britain, Matt?
Pass.
It's the M6. What flavour is the liqueur cassis?
Nice flavour.
I need a fruit of some description.
Banana.
No, it's blackcurrant. 2 wrong. Question 3. What was the name of Dennis Waterman's character in the TV series Minder?
Pass. This is not aimed at my age.
Terry
carry on.
McCann. All right, here's one for you then. Name the artist.
Pass.
Come on. Have a guess.
Oh, I don't know. Women, girls.
Yeah, go on, have
Girls
another
and
go.
owls.
Come on, she's doing the
Something
locomotion.
From the 80s.
Yes, go on, Australian. Carry on.
Australian?
Yes.
Who's that woman who's Australian?
That woman
You
who's
know the one
Australian.
mean.
I do. I've got it in front
the
of
one
me.
who was in a soap or something?
Yes.
No. Kylie?
Way! All right, one. I couldn't let you go with nothing. Kylie's the correct answer. Right. The River Jordan doesn't just flow through the Dead Sea. In which Leicestershire town will you also find a River Jordan?
Colville?
No, it's Market Harborough. Question 6. Which is the smallest county in England? Come on, you should know this one.
Rutland.
Yay, well done. You got that correct. Yes. Question 7. When does the Union flag become the Union Jack? And under what circumstances?
When does the Union flag become the Union Jack? When it's having a personality crisis?
The answer I've got is when it's flown on a ship. Although I thought it was when it was on a jack stand, but there we go. Question 8. Name this song then.
I can't help recalling how it felt.
Do you want it again?
No, because I don't know it.
Recalling how it felt.
Is it called I Can't Help?
No, it's not, but that's a good guess. It's there's always something there to remind me, of course, Sandy Shaw. Question 9. What do adult humans have 206 of?
130 seconds.
What do we think about
Well,
us?
it's not arms. I
No,
know
it's not.
arms.
No, or feet. 206 of them we've got in our body.
Taste buds?
No, it's bones. Question 10, final question.
God, I should have got that one.
Who wrote the satirical novel Catch-22? Yes, you were right. Go on,
Joseph. What's
Yeah, go
his
on.
last
Keep
name
going.
then?
You were
Does it
there.
begin with an H.
Yeah,
Hella?
it does. Who?
Yes. Hella. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations. There we go. You got that one correct. Now, we're just totalling up. Oh, I'm being told we're going to go to a track because Sophie's maths isn't that brilliant. So we'll be back with you in a minute. We'll let you know exactly how well or how badly you've done and what time you did it in. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Do you really want to hurt me? Culture Club and Boy George. Let's go back over for our workplace challenge, of course. Matt should be there. Hi, Matt.
Hello.
Hello. Right. Sophie's in the studio with us. And Sophie, we've number crunched this, haven't we?
We
How
have.
many did he get right?
So he got 3 right out of the quiz.
Right.
And the time that it took was 2 minutes 40.
Okay.
But there was 7 wrong. So we had 70 seconds onto that time, making it 3 minutes 50.
Right.
Which is a very respectable time, actually, Matt. So you've got the chance.
Someone who did so badly.
Not pulling any punches there.
No. But listen to this. You see, if you stick with 3 minutes and 50
You're second place.
on the leaderboard, you see, you're actually in second position. However, if you go for the golden question to halve your penalty time, what happens, Sophie?
You go to the top of the leaderboard.
But
if you get it wrong-
If you
If you get it
Yeah.
wrong, you do add 30 seconds, and that does take you to third place.
So
you
you can
but
stay
you're
in
still
second.
there.
Well, this is
Yeah.
like the chase. You can move one step closer and go to the top of the leaderboard, or you can move one step back and go to fourth place, or you can stay where you are at second. What do you want to do?
Oh, my boss is telling me to go for it, so I think
Go
I've
for
got
it.
to
So
go
you're top
for
of the
it.
leaderboard. All right. Okay. So top of the leaderboard. Then here is your golden question, and you can blame your boss for this one. Right. So how old was Richard III when he died? I've got 3 answers for you. Okay. How old was Richard III when he died? Was he A, 31? Was he B, 32? Or was he C, 33? I'll read that again while you have a little think. How old was Richard III when he died? Was he A, 31, B, 32, or C, 33?
That's difficult. Because he seemed, I don't know, if you'd just asked me outright, I'd have gone a bit older.
Yeah,
he
you
looked
thought-
pretty gnarly.
Well, he
at the
was a
end,
bit,
didn't he?
yeah.
I think we'll just have to probably go right in the middle there. Probably go 32, I think.
You want to go for B, 32?
Yes, please.
You're right, it was indeed 32.
Top of the leaderboard.
There you go, top of the leaderboard, having halved your time, Sophie. That's one
Very
way to do
exciting, yeah. That's the game.
it. Very good indeed. So you now, yourselves there at Shinx Creative, you're at number 1 on our leaderboard.
Thank you very much.
You're very
That is
welcome.
an
I'd
honour.
like to say something fizzy's in the post, but I'll tell you what, if you stay there for the next few weeks, we will think of something to send your way. All right?
Well, thank you very much.
You're very
And
welcome.
Victory is everything. to
All
us,
the best.
as it
And I
is.
think that deserves a half day at work, don't you, seeing as you were forced to do that?
Absolutely. Yes, that's a great idea.
Good to talk to you, Matt. Thank you very much indeed.
Oh, thank you.
Shinx Media there, and they're joining us for today's Workplace Challenge. If you want to put your workplace table on the board, ring us up right now.
And life is making you